All right, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome back to Lakerland. It's purple and gold skies. 7 Mitchell BA in the building. Stephon Marbury. What's up with your boy being disrespectful to LeBron BA?
He ain't really being. He just telling. He keeping it real. He telling the truth. He's speaking his
Oh
truth,
my
man.
God.
Yeah, he ain't said nothing wrong. He ain't say
This is gonna
nothing
be
wrong.
this is gonna be one of the most interesting live streams. I can already tell within the first 60 seconds. Shout out to Lakerland. We are definitely in the building. Justo in the building. I see you, my dog. Shout out to Justo in the live chat. Shout out to everybody on YouTube as well. So, a couple things I want to discuss with BA about this whole Stephon Marbury, LeBron James saga, because doing my homework, this is not something brand new, BA.
No, it's not. He been keeping it real about LeBron for a long time, for
Here you
years.
go with all this keeping it real stuff. Can we can, can we slow down just a little bit? Can we start off with this? How long, like what's to this? Like what's to Stephon Marbury? Why is he on LeBron James bumper like this?
Wow, because I mean, he see through LeBron and he see through what LeBron be doing, like his little games, and he see through how he LeBron has such of a like this invisible hold on the NBA as a whole, and he see through it and he calls it out every chance he gets.
You know, it sounds like to me you kind of co-sign these sentiments by Stephon Marbury when you allude to these quote unquote games that LeBron is playing. Do you have any examples, anything you want to share with the American public with Lakerland as far as the games that LeBron is playing that Steph Marbury might be alluding
I
to?
mean, I mean, LeBron, he pouts, he gets his way, and he makes the NBA so much money. Sometimes the NBA babies him. Now, sometimes they got to like do little small things to make it seem like they're counteracting him, like he doesn't really have the power. But ever since 2010, he's taken over the league, and he's really had a stronghold on it, whether he's been the best player in the world or not.
So Stephon Marbury went on record so disrespectfully, by the way. This is what Stephon Marbury said about LeBron James. He said LeBron needs to surpass Kobe before being included in the same conversation with Michael. He said people wants to rank Jordan. Jordan shouldn't even be ranked. It should be Kobe, then LeBron, and then you can pick guys after that. There's just no comparison, man. It's not the same. It's just different worlds, different mentalities. I don't know why Jordan's name is mentioned in the same conversation sometimes.
I agree. Like I agree 100%. There's only one person that should be mentioned close to Jordan and RIP to the Mamba. That's the only name. That's the only name. And if you do want to, if you want to talk stats and stuff, you can. LeBron,
I do want to talk stats. Are they? Do they count? Do they not count? What you mean? If you want to talk stats, is that not a part of this game that we love so much? The actual
who's
statistics, the numbers.
Jordan? Like, but he's not as decorated as MJ though. He's nowhere near as decorated as MJ in anything. Maybe stats because of longevity. Salute to longevity. That can make him top three. I don't know why everybody's so mad at people saying LeBron is number three and number four. That's still
Because it's
incredible.
disrespectful, and
That's incredible.
it amazes me how you try to make it incredible. But when we put Kobe in that position, it's disrespectful. You know it. And the thing
No,
about it is,
no.
you love to reference Jay Z. What did Jigga say? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. So how is LeBron James not in the
Wait,
conversation?
hey, he forgot to say that out. But optics don't lie either. He forgot to add that to it as well to them bars. But LBJ is one of the greatest basketball players to ever live, but he nowhere near Michael Jordan. He's nowhere near that. You could say, okay, Kobe, he has more, even though Kobe got more rings and even though Kobe was more loyal to his franchises and didn't have to pick superstars to come play with him or jump, even though Kobe, disregarding all of that, right? Disregarding all of that. Him and Kobe, you can say two, three, you can flip flop, whatever. But Michael Jordan is by himself. He is. MJ is by himself. There's no comparison. I don't know why people. I don't know how. Seven. You one of the most brilliant basketball minds ever, like in the history of sports, bro. You are definitely one of them, and you still on this LeBron. Wow, I don't know. He paying you. He got to be paying you.
I really wish he was paying me because I would donate to your cause. Whatever agenda you and this fan base is pushing, I would donate to it to try to help it grow because we need the haters. It's just unbelievable to me. And then the funny part about this situation with Stephon and LeBron, Stephon Marbury was in Paris for the Olympics,
Yeah.
and he tried to dap LeBron. LeBron didn't give him no dap.
Yeah, but that says a lot about LeBron. LeBron's still in his feelings. It's not about the country. It's about me. That's what it's looking like. Because Stephon Marbury is giving them dap like it's no hard feelings. I got my opinions. You got yours. LeBron is like, no, since you don't think that I'm the best, then forget you. Like, come on. Come on. This is a
Those
lie.
opinions are disrespectful. Those opinions are out of bounds,
How?
OBA. This
How?
is not
Well, what
we,
is out of
we
bounds about the opinion?
saying that LeBron James doesn't belong in the like I'm looking at social
He
media
doesn't.
right now. I'm looking at clips and quotes from years back, going way back to 2010 of Stephon Marbury getting at LeBron James for whatever reason, trying to find some relevancy using GOAT James brand to get some relevancy. Like, when has people been talking about Stephon Marbury, especially in a positive light?
Globally.
When was the last time?
He's probably, even though people don't talk about him much here globally, he's one of the greatest basketball players that ever played, bro, globally. So it's like he doesn't need Stephon name is still ringing probably outside of the United States. He don't need LeBron for that. He just speaking his opinion of what he see, and he's not too far fetched. I'm surprised he hasn't used
Look at
Clutch. He said Clutch Sports name yet, but he probably don't want to get sued though. That's probably why he ain't say Clutch Sports name.
I'm looking at a clip, BA, and this is why none of this is valid, respectfully. And just like I know this game and watch it, you do. You have just as long as me. And I'm looking at a clip in 2018 Lakerland back in September 2018. I wish I could show it to you guys right now. Stephon Marbury says Zion Williamson was already better than LeBron James in 2018. This is the guy we're talking about. And you want to give me opinions?
I don't agree with all of his opinions. I didn't agree with that, but I agree with what he said recently. 2018, what he said about Zion. No, Zion has never been better than LeBron. Never. But to put it into context, because I think it's out of context. I don't know if he's saying was more of a better prospect or whatnot. Like you got to be more specific with that. Like, because he was like 18, 19 in 2018. 18, 19 years old. I don't know if he was comparing ages or whatnot, but I don't think he meant like overall. Like, I don't think he meant overall better player.
I'm just going by what he said. He said already. It's just ridiculous. It goes to show not only the level of disrespect to LeBron. Stephon Marbury was a bad boy on that basketball court, bro, from college to the pros. For him to talk like this, it's personal, BA. Like, we got to keep it a buck.
It's not
This
personal.
is not no legit opinions and stuff like that.
How you gonna say somebody's opinion is legit or not? It's his opinion.
That is out of bounds for me to, but no. When I have a history of him saying bogus things, yes, I can feel like what he's saying has no credibility to it. Check this out, BA. Let's go back in history when we talk about Stephon Marbury and LeBron James. In 2016, he said that the Cleveland Cavaliers championship doesn't count. Now, I don't know specifically why, but these are some highlights on why Stephon Marbury pretty much got ignored by LeBron in the Olympics. 2018, like I said, he said that high school Zion Williamson was already better than LeBron. Damn. 2020, he said that LeBron wasn't a real Laker and ridiculed his hairline. And then in 2021, he said that LeBron can't shoot during a GOAT discussion. He's been on LeBron James' bumper for a long time.
I agree with the last two things you said from 20.
But what about the first two?
The first, I agree with the first two. Not the first two, the last two you said, but the first one, I didn't agree with that. The Zion better, I still don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. It's horrible.
Do you agree with what Justo said in the live chat? Justo said nobody is saying Stephon Marbury is my favorite player. I know I've never heard it.
Nah, they're not saying that anymore. He stopped playing basketball a decade ago. It happens. When he was playing, there was a lot of kids saying, "Oh my gosh, she's my favorite point guard." There's a lot of people saying that.
I have never heard a kid in the United States of America say they wanted to be like Stephon Marbury. Maybe in China. You can go find one of them little Chinese kids that say that.
I'm saying I've heard many people many people growing up hooping with the Stephon Marbury jerseys, whether it was from New Jersey or whether it was from Minnesota. A lot of kids wanted to be like him. They did the little part. They did a little part. They wanted to be like him, and he was their favorite players growing up. Is he still that now? No, probably not. But at one point he was. A lot of people wanted to be like Steph. Hey,
What's going
Hank,
on,
what's the
fellas?
word, brother? What's to this whole Stephon Marbury LeBron fiasco? Because BA unfortunately is trying to give me some objectivity to these comments and the history of these comments. I just don't understand it.
Well, I think I watched Stephon some of his lives he do. He spilled some beans on one of them where he's talking about. I think this really beef stems from him feeling like LeBron was hating on his shoes
that's exactly what it was. It was from the
and
shoes.
blocking his shoes
Yeah.
with Nike.
Why would LeBron, a guy who had a $90 million contract with Nike before he stepped on an NBA court, need to do something in regards to Stephon Marbury's brand? I don't understand it. Did he give any specifics behind it, or that's just all he said?
That he talks random, so he's
He was
rolling
trying
down a little bit.
he was trying to make the shoes. He was trying to make the shoes affordable for kids, right? For
Right.
kids in the inner city. And he asked LeBron, was I don't know if it was to bring it to Nike or whatnot, but LeBron was like, I don't want nothing to do with that. Like leave me alone. But LeBron was young though. He was this is like how old was he? Like 20, 19, like 19 or 20 years old at this time. So this is baby LeBron, who is caught up in himself. That ain't worried about nothing you got going on because he at the beginning of his NBA career. So I can't really knock him for that.
Not only that, this sounds to me the way BA explained it, like Stephon Marbury was going to get a nice bag out of this deal, and he was really going to make out. And it seemed to me, I ain't gonna say a scheme or a scam, but this seems to me like it was going to benefit Stephon Marbury more than anyone if LeBron
So
would have joined in. And this guy said even Damian Lillard back in 2020 was better than LeBron James. When it comes to LeBron, Steph is not saying nothing respectable. That's where I'm like, why are we even? Come on.
now, like I said, I don't agree with a lot of stuff he said, but what he recently said, I do agree with.
Were you surprised, Hank, about the story of LeBron ignoring him over in Paris in the Olympics? I don't even know why he was there.
No, not at all. Because Steph, he keep coming out with saying stuff. So I wasn't shocked that he kind of got ignored by him. It makes sense.
This is just crazy, bro.
LeBron
What's your thoughts on his statement about LeBron shouldn't be in the same conversation as Michael? He got to surpass Kobe first.
They all in that same room together. Of course, he gonna say he don't like LeBron. Didn't he just say that after LeBron ghosted him?
Yep.
It sounds emotional.
He actually said that before. He's been saying that. He's actually been saying that.
So I'll start off with BA Lakerland. Let's talk about it for a minute because this is getting crazy. It really is. We already in year 20. I don't know what the hell else you're asking for when it comes to LeBron James, but what can be done? We ain't even gonna go to the Jordan part. What does LeBron need to do, BA, to surpass Kobe, since he already hasn't?
Won another ring, I guess. That's about
That's it. Just 5. It's only about the ring count. That's it.
Just win. And honestly, if he really want to surpass Kobe, he should just retire. Just retire. Stay away from basketball. Make the world miss you. They'll put you up there somewhere.
But the more he's out there, the worse his campaign is going to get. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, because he's going to continue. People are going to continue to say that all he's doing is stat padding because what he's been producing the last couple of years hasn't been to win anything.
They just went to the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago. They went to the playoffs last year. What you mean?
And they got swept. Where them brooms at?
I hear you.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about play-ins. We ain't gonna talk about Every year you're fighting just to be in the play-in, and then on top of just being in the play-in, if you look at he's only had one successful season in LA, and it was the bubblegum year. That's crazy. That's it. That's all. Am I wrong?
No, you're very wrong. Don't make me go back and look at statistics. I'm trying to be easy, because what you're going to do is just disregard all his stats for the final result.
Yeah,
Either first round exit, or how's he stat padding? I don't understand.
He's stat padding, man. He is the reason why the Lakers not winning right now. He hides all of that. He hides all of that through averaging 20, 25, and keep, like, he sits on that ball, bro. He sits on that ball. And as long as I can average over 20 points, it's going to hide how much I really hinder this team from actually growing and actually winning again, like having a chance to win a championship.
You know what, Hank? It's crazy because listening to BA Lakerland, if you let BA tell a story, Darvin Ham wasn't even a coach last year. You would think that Darvin Ham had no involvement.
We're going to put this on Darvin Ham.
Absolutely, I'm putting this on Darvin Ham.
What?
Huh?
As a coach, he got up to the Western Conference Finals, remember?
And did what the following year with better talent?
Better talent. They had better talent. You think so?
This team last year was better than the team the year before, and they were older. They had more time to play.
I don't know about that. No, I don't know about that. But I hear you though.
I'm gonna adjust those comments. That's hilarious.
Justo say for Stephon to be a basketball player, he have a huge neck like Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle broke his neck. He don't have a reason why his neck is so big.
Yeah, now that's hey, shout out to Justo. Now that sounds like a hater. That's a bar. There. That sounds like a hater right there. So.
All right, Lakerland, let's move on to the next topic here on the live stream. If you guys are on YouTube and want to come on over to our playback room, feel free. Playback.tv/Lakerland. We are in the building. 7 Mitchell, BA, and Hank. The team is here. Shout out again to everyone in the live chat. Didn't get a chance to do Mailbag Monday, Hank. So I do got a couple comments and questions from the fans of Lakerland that we can kind of chop up and discuss, and I'll go ahead and create it in video form. But the first question from our Lakerland supporters comes from Shreddy Van Halen on Instagram. He wants to know, do you guys actually believe things will be different this coming season? Be honest. I actually think we'll win 30 to 35 games at best. Wow. Shout out to Shreddy. He says the Lakers are only going to win at best 30 to 35 games. Fellas, do y'all agree or disagree?
He knows his basketball. I'm gonna say really? 35. Yeah, I'm gonna say 40 to 42. I give him an extra 5. I give him an extra
40 to 42 games.
That's it.
That's not a playoff appearance.
It may be a play-in.
Play-in.
42 wins.
That's what they used to doing. They used to playing in anyway. So maybe.
This Western Conference this season is like none other, though, fellas. This is going to be the most action-packed Western Conference we've had in I don't know how long. Everybody's back. Everybody.
Yeah, 40 games. 40 games for me. My fault.
I told you before, it's all up on AD and LeBron. It's on their shoulders first. If they miss a considerable amount of games, they may not even get to play in.
It's crazy. Do y'all hear? Like, I agree with you, Hank. But do you hear yourself, though? You hear what you're saying, though? Does Lakerland, do y'all hear what Hank just said? If it has to depend on those two, a 40-year-old man, and then and Mr. Glass, oh my gosh, it's over with. It's over with. It's over with, man.
Next one comes from Zora Delaney. Zora on our YouTube channel, just a statement. Says, Bronny should be a professional gamer and a social media personality. This is what he's good at doing. Pro basketball isn't for him.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Shout out to Zora.
Zora, salute.
You feeling that? You jacking that?
Yeah. He go play football. He go play Madden and all of that stuff that you be playing, NBA 2K30, whatever year it is. Go play all of that. Lead a basketball. Hey, he got the Lakers in a chokehold right now. They can't. The organization can't breathe right now. Shout out to Zora. I like that. I agree. I agree.
BA, Bronny don't give me the vibe that he has a personality to be like a social media influence. Can you see Bronny being like a Casanat or one of these guys?
You see him on TikTok, doing all of that stuff with his brother. The people love that. They like, oh my God, he moves so smooth. Oh, he does that better than play basketball. Him and his dad got the Lakers like this.
This is crazy. What about you, Hank? Do you agree or disagree that Bronny is better off being a professional gamer or a social media personality than playing this game of basketball?
Nah, we're gonna see. Number one, he's not holding them hostage. He's a second round draft pick.
Him and his dad. Right. His last name. His last name is what's doing it.
It holds weight. His last name hold weight though. Stop putting disrespect on that last name, BA.
Hold weight and hold hostage. That's exactly what it's doing.
Holding what hostage? The Lakers as an organization is nothing without LeBron James. Won't you stop and come down to that realization?
They want to get better. How you want to get better and you draft his son that you know ain't ready?
So let me get this straight. We're blaming the future or the lack of progress of the Lakers' future off of the decision to draft Bronny James.
Yes, at this
second round,
55th pick. Who else? What? Because this is another thing, and I'm not putting this on UBA, and I'm not putting this on Hank because I don't know no names. But when Bronny James got drafted, all of the haters kept saying that he took a job from someone, he took an opportunity from someone, he took food out of someone's mouth. And when you ask them to name said player, you cannot get a name. So who in actuality did Bronny James ever take an opportunity from? Who's out there?
His I forgot the kid's name, but his own teammate who didn't even get drafted that averaged 17 points a game and actually played well. Was one of the top players in the country coming on to USC. Yeah, his own teammate was better than them. Played the same position. Teammate could actually shoot better and handle the ball a lot better. And his actual point guard, actually.
All right, let's go to the next one on our Lakerland mailbag segment. This is coming from 140 Acres, retired number 7. It's from our YouTube channel. He's responding to Russell Westbrook. The video did on Russell Westbrook joining the Denver Nuggets. He says, when a player like that is willing to be okay with coming off the bench and hungry for a first ring, that can be a problem for the rest of the league. I think Westbrook is going to shine by Nikola Jokic. Wow. What's your thoughts on that?
Bro.
One of y'all have been saying that.
Who are the I've been saying that. Who are the hey,
you like these guys. I'm about to send these
man, I love what I'm hearing because that makes sense. And hey, exactly. He gonna help out. Jokic is gonna help him out a lot.
I'm not encouraged by how Michael what's his name? Not Michael Porter. Jamal Murray been looking. He been down bad. I think Russ gonna get a lot of playing time, but is that gonna get them back to the finals?
I think so.
You like the thought of Westbrook Jokic more than Murray Jokic? Because that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have somebody that I can depend on during that moment. Because when like Murray disappears, he's been I don't know what happened to him, but he hasn't been himself in like almost a full season. He wasn't even himself in the Olympics. Like he was playing horrible in the Olympics as well. So I trust Westbrook over him.
Justo in the live chat. Justo, what you think about Westbrook going to the Denver Nuggets? Is that a good move or not? Let us know in the live chat. I mean, let me ask y'all this. What if this thing goes bad, and Denver doesn't even go as far as they did last year? If it just goes completely left, Could Russell Westbrook ultimately be looked at even worse if he makes Nikola Jokic look bad this season?
Let's see. Jokic ain't gonna look bad. Jokic gonna be Jokic.
Best player in the world.
He's not the best player. Why? Where you get that from? You didn't see the Olympics?
You didn't see? Did you not see the Olympics? Because with all of this star-studded, it was Jokic and Bogdanovich, and then the rest of the squad was freaking car salesmen and freaking Walmart workers. We're not doing this. They almost beat the best players in the world, like collectively. They almost
South
beat
Sudan almost beat the best players in the world. Did they win
Yeah.
a medal?
Nah, South Sudan, we're not going to count South Sudan because that was a fluke game. KD didn't play, but KD did play versus Serbia, though.
It's ironic that the game he don't want to count as the game that LeBron basically won for Team USA that prevented embarrassment.
He won a layup. He hit a layup. Okay, cool.
He's Go James. I
You're
mean,
supposed to-
he's
you're
unstoppable.
supposed to hit. You're supposed to hit layups at point blank. You're supposed to hit layups.
Yeah, I think Westbrook's gonna be very durable. He's been durable everywhere he's been, besides him being injured a couple times, but most of his career has been durable. I think he have more durability than Murray right now, so they'll be able to be a playoff team. But I just don't see them being a threat unless Michael Porter goes off.
Justo says Denver got worse. They will be at least top 6. Other the team in the West got to get better. And they got worse. OKC will win the Western Conference this year.
All right, so I got a question for you both. Are they still better than the Lakers?
I forgot about Bron. Bron might show up too.
Are Denver better than the Lakers? Yeah. On paper, yeah.
On paper,
I think that if they were to go into another series, I mean, I don't know, bro, because we don't have no second unit. I'm still waiting for the Lakers to really complete a real roster to be competitive. So
That's why I told you. I think him and AD was going all out. That was their championship.
the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It was a
Well,
championship.
if you say that for them, you gotta say that for Steph and KD.
Say
Right?
that for this season. You gotta say
KD gonna have a better team than the Lakers. They got tied. As long as they don't get hurt, they got Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones don't fit with them.
I think so.
I don't think he fit with them.
They don't need a point guard. They don't need a point guard for real. Why they don't need a point guard? Because every time that thing come off the glass, there's 3 players that's gonna grab that thing and push it. And Tyus Jones should be an excellent help for them, as far as running the point. But he ain't gonna be. They don't need him to run the point because they gonna run the point. All 3.
They still got Grayson Allen, right?
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
got him too.
Yeah. That's basically who you decide in the start, either Grayson Allen or Tyus Jones.
And that small lineup, KD is gonna be playing the 4 to 5. Nah, no.
Next up, Lakerland in our mailbag segments. This comes from Mr. Kareem, 75 by 68. He says, "What the F? So they not doing whatever the F Labalco says? Oh, this got to be a goddamn BA fan. He's using Labalco. He says, I've been
BA sent that in.
BA is rubbing. This might be a troll account by BA. He said, I've been a Lakers fan since 1981. Yeah, this is definitely BA. LeBron is the effing problem. Take away those 1,000 free throws. They're the 20th seed. Wow.
Hey,
Kareem.
Hey, Mr. Kareem. Hey, salute to you. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for keeping it real.
Wow. All right, one more here on our mailbag segment of Lakerland. This comes from Shannon Robinson, 4333 on our YouTube channel. Shannon says, go get Zach LaVine and then get a big end of story. What you think about that, BA?
You gotta give up too much to get Zach.
Zach is not. I don't know why people so caught up in Zach, man. No, Zach not him. He is not him. He is not him.
What about last year, BA? Would he because remember he was in the talk to get him when D'Lo name was it? Like in hindsight, would have been better to get him last year?
D'Lo fits better on this particular team than Zach does, I believe. Because Zach is a volume shooter, and salute to all the volume shooters who are on bad teams or mediocre teams that get to put the ball up a lot. He gonna get in his feelings. He gonna get on that court with LeBron, he gonna be running the lanes, and he gonna be getting in his feelings, talking about I can't shoot this. Because the minute he start shooting at whatever he be jacking up, LeBron and AD gonna check him. They gonna check him. And JJ Redick, oh my God, you really gonna check him.
I like Anthony. I like D'Lo with the Lakers. I don't love it, but I do like him with the Lakers. Hank is always highlighting the pick and roll of D'Lo and Anthony Davis, how effective it is, and you've highlighted BA how impactful D'Lo can be when LeBron is not on the court. So D'Lo definitely does hold some weight to me. But what if we kind of, it's like we know what we're going to get out of D'Angelo Russell. And even though last year, if we'd have picked up Zach LaVine, it probably wouldn't have worked. But now we are going into training camp. Zach would have gotten a full training camp with LeBron and AD going into this season. Do you think that could possibly been an improvement than what we would be getting from LeBron, D'Lo, and AD?
Hank, what you think?
Zach, D'Lo, AD.
Yeah, but with a full training camp, like if he'd have came in last year during the trade, it might not have worked. But if you now allow Zach to start training camp off of LeBron and AD, could that potentially work more than what we project to get from LeBron, AD, and D'Lo?
You need a point guard. That's what the problem in Chicago. If Lonzo didn't get hurt, Zach will look a lot better.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is a fact too.
Y'all don't think Austin Reeves could be a facilitator?
Not consistently because do you notice when Austin has to run the show or he has to be a contributor, by the time we get to the fourth quarter, I don't know if you noticed, or he need to be in more shape, but he be out of gas.
He gassed out. Yeah.
Out of gas.
Yeah, you're right. Right. All right. Let's go real quick before we get up out of here. NBA Twitter. I think I had the schedule for the Lakers because it got released yesterday. And I wanted to I think I had a post for the first 10 games. We're not going to go through the entire schedule, but I think I had a post that involved the first 10 games of this season. Wanted to get your fellas thoughts on this. Okay, let me try to. It's going to be a little small, but let me try to pull this up right here for you guys. All right, so what we have in the first 10 games, we open up at home versus the Timberwolves. Then we are at home versus the Phoenix Suns, Sacramento Kings. Then we are on a 5-game road trip versus Phoenix, Cleveland, Toronto, Detroit, Memphis, Philadelphia, and after Memphis, we back home for Philly and Toronto. So 5 games on the road, 5 games at home. Early predictions, I know it might be tough for you guys maybe to see on your end, but how do y'all predict the Lakers' record to be after these first 10 games?
5-5.
5-5. Is that good?
I would prefer them to be 7-3, 8-2 ish. That's what I would prefer. But 5-5, it sounds reasonable. I think it's solid for a team for the way that they're constructed. I think 5-5 is solid for them.
What about you, Hank?
That's wise. That's a heavy schedule.
I'm trying
That's
to pull
a
up
tough
the
schedule.
schedule now, as I need to see this.
I pulled it up a little bit and tried to zoom in on it.
Yeah.
I can zoom in a little bit more if you guys need to.
Minnesota.
Minnesota's the first one, right?
Minnesota's the first one. That's correct.
Yep. So I think that goes to Minnesota.
The Lakers lose the home opener?
Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to say how do I tell? How do I tell? Okay, say at. Okay, they say at. Okay, I got you.
So the first 3 games are at home.
Ooh, and them tough too.
They got a back-to-back in the first week. They got a back-to-back in the first week.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a tough one right here. Especially, I think they could beat Phoenix.
Think they gonna beat Phoenix?
Yeah, I
Ed,
They
think
play them
Ed,
twice. They
Ed.
split.
Oh, you talking about the first time, the first
yeah,
game,
first
first game.
time.
Yeah, the second game is at home, and then they play at Phoenix that following Monday. Justo says he got the Lakers 4-6 on their first.
1, 2. Ooh, Cleveland, Toronto, Detroit. Detroit has improved too.
Yeah.
Memphis,
And you got Ja Morant
Philly.
back for Memphis.
Oh,
Ooh, and I saw his highlights. He looked nasty right now too.
Ja
yeah.
Morant.
Killing people.
Yeah. He working. Like he been
Mhm,
working. You notice he been silent. He ain't been saying nothing. He been out the
mhm.
spotlight working.
It's gonna be a tough schedule, man. They're gonna have to pull some games out. I'm a hope for a 5-5 on this. These are some tough games.
Yeah. Yeah. You talk about the first 10, bro.
Yeah.
The first 13 games, bro, is gonna be crazy. Like Detroit is probably the lightest, and they not even. I mean, not Detroit. I'm sorry, Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah.
Toronto's probably the lightest, but they gotta go to Toronto, so they gotta travel there, which is gonna play some type of effect early in the season. So
Yeah.
no,
And then those games, of course, unfortunately, all those games on the road are early games for the Lakers because they play on Pacific Coast time. So these start times for the Cleveland game, the Toronto game, the Detroit game is 7:30.
Yeah.
It's a lot of adjustment.
I
You
forgot
know,
they got Tim Hardaway Jr. They got Beasley. They got who else? They got another veteran out there too. They got 3 vets this summer.
I see 6-4. I see 6-4. I would say 7-3 to make BA mad, but I'm gonna stick with 6-4 because we're winning the home opener. Y'all say that Anthony Edwards and them is gonna come and spoil history. I don't believe that. We're gonna get
84
Bronny
Jordan gonna
James
come
and
out there in them
LeBron.
gold shoes.
Yeah, I guess. Who got some gold? Somebody else got some gold shoes that look really
LeBron.
ugly.
LeBron got some.
No. Someone got some after Anthony got his, like recently. They were ugly though. They were like Skechers.
they need to
Gold Skechers. Who? I can't remember who it was. But I got them beating Minnesota. They'll win either versus Phoenix and Sacramento. So they'll go 2-1. They'll lose to Phoenix on the road. They could lose to Cleveland. They'll beat Toronto. They'll beat Detroit. They'll beat Memphis. They may lose to Philly. They'll
At
beat
Memphis?
Toronto again.
Ooh,
Memphis is not deep.
Morant is coming back on a vengeance.
Yeah,
They want to see that boy.
they better watch out because what you call it healthy too. Marcus Smart is healthy too.
And Bane.
I keep forgetting about him. He averaged 20 last season. That's another problem.
And they got, I'm telling you, watch out for my guy, the center. I want to see him have a good year. I think he's going to be a problem. Edie?
Oh, yeah. He played for the. Oh, my God. He going to be.
Zach Edey is hurt.
Oh,
Is
he
that right
hurt?
now?
Oh,
Remember, he got hurt.
but it wasn't
So
no
could you-
wasn't no serious injury, was it?
Yeah.
He popped his Achilles or something?
It's a lower body injury. It ain't no Achilles, but it's a lower body injury. So
He'll be ready. He'll be ready for the Lakers.
yeah, right. Oh my God. I'm choked up over here. Let's see what's going on real quick in Laker land before we sign off here on NBA Twitter. LeBron James was the clutchest player in the league last season, and no one cared, BA, including you. You see these numbers?
Because it didn't account to wins.
They made the playoffs. How does it not account to wins?
They
won the in-season tournament championship.
it took for the New Orleans
They got 17 in the fourth championships.
it took for them to 17 and a half, right? It took for New Orleans to pretty much go into cardiac arrest for them to even get pushed up like that. And who else? It was a couple teams that just
Indiana.
fell off. I'm talking about in the West. It was a couple teams in the
Oh.
West that just fell off and then just helped the Lakers propel. Yikes.
Wow. Yeah, the Sparks got blown out
Yo,
last
Yeah,
night.
they got to be bad.
Yo, shout out to Seven Mitchell. Why do I say that? Because I was giving LeBron a hard time as I always do, and when he did the little thing with the little kid, I heard what the little kid said. Do the 7 because I didn't hear him say what he had said. When I heard he said that, I was like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah,
and it
he
got
played
us
that
a
for me. I was
million
like, yeah.
views. Yep, it got us a million plus views. So shout out to Bron and shout out to that little
That little
badass
kid.
kid because
Racist kid.
we definitely needed that.
Who would have known?
So this is the guy, Lakerland, that BA refuses to say is the best player in the world, even though he just won the MVP on the best team in the world.
We know he wasn't
I
really
don't
the
know how
MVP.
we explaining it.
He always get bailed out.
Who was
man.
then?
He be getting bailed out, man. It's crazy. Ray Allen bailed him out.
Bailed out when somebody else do their job.
Kyrie bailed him out. Like, come on, man. Come on. There's a lot of people, man. Tim Duncan had to miss a layup. I mean,
Ray Allen bailed him out.
Yes.
I can't lie on that 1-7, but Ray saved him.
Yo,
Ray saved him on that one. Even Bron admitted it. Bron said, "Thank you for saving my
Ray Allen
championship."
saved D Wade.
He said
Bron thinks Ray Allen, just to let you know.
Saved him too. He saved him as well. He saved
Y'all
him.
so selective. It's
What? No,
y'all don't never put Ray Allen's name and the Dwayne Wade name in the conversation when we be debating. Y'all don't never say that.
But you just did, and I agreed. You just did, and I agreed. He saved Dwayne Wade too.
He did.
But his legacy, Dwayne Wade legacy ain't LeBron
Right,
James.
he ain't never gonna be the GOAT.
Exactly. He ain't never have a chance to be in the top 3.
Just though this is why BA is way worse than Skip Bayless. There's a few
We call him
reasons.
BA Bayless, just so.
Yeah, hey.
BA has played the game of basketball. He's actually got minutes. He's actually got points. He's actually been productive. He actually studies the game. It makes it worse. It makes it worse because his results and Skip's results kind of coincide with each other when we talk about Gold James. But
I'm realer than
we
Skip.
deal with.
I'm realer than Skip, though.
He's definitely realer than Skip.
Skip.
And he don't lose his team.
Put your glasses back on.
Put your glasses back on. Lakerland, we are signing off. Let us know what y'all think about Stephon Marbury and his comments to LeBron James. Inbounds, out of bounds. I think it's personal. I think he's violating. But y'all heard what BA said. Hank, shout out to you fellas. Y'all got anything y'all want to let the people know before we sign off?
Man, the Lakers are going. Let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all a quick rundown of what's going to happen this season.
I need to know.
Rundown. So, go start the season. Gonna start the season 4-6, 5-5, something like that. Something's gonna happen to where the Lakers are gonna probably be the 8th and 9th seed going into December sometime, right? And they're not gonna win the in-season tournament this year. It's not gonna happen. It's not.
Okay.
But once they get past that little moment and they get to the halfway season mark, you're gonna hear LeBron James talking about, oh my gosh, we need to trade somebody, or he's not gonna say it. He's gonna have Clutch Sports report that out. Oh, a trade needs to happen. We need to get some better players. A trade might happen, but it might not. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think Rob Pelinka is going to continue to sabotage the organization as he's been doing. Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for really revealing that. So let me ask you this, BA, sticking to your predictions and projections for the upcoming season. So you got the Lakers winning 40 to 45 games, making it in the play-in. Do they make the playoffs?
At this point,
it depends.
I think it depends because I don't know who's going to be healthy at that time. And for some, like there is a piece of me that's saying that I don't think for some reason I think it's going to be some trades made, bro. Like I think the Lakers
absolutely we know that
they're going to do something big, and I don't know who they're going to bring in, but I believe they're going to bring in somebody.
Who is an all-star this season on the Lakers? Who do the Lakers have representing them in the all-star game? Same two usual suspects? Or are we adding anybody, or what we doing?
LeBron's going to be patting the ball too much for it to be any other all-star, to anybody to even have the stats to even be an all-star. Anthony Davis could at least play defense and get rebounds and things of that nature and get his own buckets off the muscle. But can't nobody else on the Lakers do that. So I just think it's going to be the same too. I think D'Angelo has a chance. He has a chance. Yeah, I think he has a chance, but he proven. I seen some interviews with him where he's like, well, I like this team, but it's all about the future, man. I be telling the young fellas to go. No, you still young. You need to hoop. So,
Hank, as far as individual accolades go for the Lakers this season, projection wise, do you see a Rookie of the Year award coming out of Dalton Connect or Bronny James?
No, Bronny definitely not getting Rookie of the Year.
Y'all
He
are
gonna make
some
history with his
haters,
dad.
bro. That's it. Yo,
I'm
this is
sorry. I'm
terrible.
But
sorry.
Dalton got a shot. Dalton got
Dalton-
a shot for real.
Yeah, he got a shot.
Because the draft class don't look that strong. Him and Edie might be able to make some noise. I don't think was it Ricochet and Sar. I don't think they're gonna do
They're
it.
gonna be iffy.
Ricochet, watch.
Do you feel like will we get another All NBA performance from LeBron and AD this season? Will they make the All NBA team again?
Depends on how much gas they burnt out in Paris.
Yeah, of course
Gotcha.
they're gonna make. They're gonna force. Like LeBron shouldn't even been third team last year. I don't even know how he got to be third team, but they're gonna make sure
He should have been first team. His numbers was better than Jason Tatum. BA, I keep telling you, go look.
But they would. But Jason Tatum was winning. He was winning though. That's the difference. That's a big difference. We got to take winning into accountability, right? Like, just saying. But they're gonna both of them are gonna be second, third team. The NBA definitely is gonna put them up there unless AD gets hurt. That's the only way I see him like making it.
The health.
Hell yeah.
The health. Who's gonna be the shining star for the Lakers? Who's gonna be the breakout player for the Lakers this season in your eyes? BA, I'll start off with you, bro.
Bro, I don't know why I like Dalton Connect, bro. I like Dalton Connect. I really think that he has the potential to be an all-star. Like, I think he could be an all-star one day, like a 20-point scorer a game type guy. But what's my guy that didn't play? Street Clothes. I forgot what.
Young boy Max Christie.
No, Mr. Braid My Hair.
Braid my hair.
You know what I'm talking about, Hank?
Grand Theft Auto.
He came from Gabe
Vincent.
Gabe Vincent. I think Gabe Vincent could have a breakout year. I think Gabe Vincent could have a breakout year this year. I think he'll be ready this year. I think he needed to go through the lights and the glamour of LA. He's done that. Hopefully, if he's healthy, I think that he or Dalton Connect are my two people to break out.
What about you, Hank? Who's going to be your potential breakout star this season?
Yeah, I like Dalton. I watched him in the summer games. He can shoot it, and then he's a super senior, so hopefully the development is there. Then maybe Max Christie or Rui if he's healthy.
Rui or Max Christie, really? You think they're gonna be breakout?
Better, like especially Christie. He could be considerably better with more playing time.
You think they're gonna be better? I think they both of them already reached their ceilings.
You think so?
I think they both reached their ceilings already.
I think LeBron is going to have a breakout year. To be honest with you,
I was leaving them off.
I don't know why. I don't know why the disrespect y'all show. He has room to improve. He still got mountains to climb according to BA and Stephon Marbury. LeBron still got work to do.
7. Why you doing this like this?
So you think I'm gonna get off of this ship after 20 years? I've been going hard for this guy, man. He ain't let me down. Yeah. So we gonna rock out.
You know what though? This is what I like though, because me being a Kobe fan for years, right, throughout his whole career. When he was in year 19, year 20, I was saying the same thing. I was like, "Oh man, he's still amazing. He's amazing," and I was super delusional. So now I see where the delusion comes from, like outside looking in. Outside looking in. I see the delusion now because they used to be me. So you're not the only one. It used to be me too.
Last thing before we really sign off. One hot take for this upcoming Lakers. BA, you got one?
Bronny James will be on a D-League team majority of the year.
Oh, they sending him downstairs. Hank, you got a hot take for this Lakers season?
I don't know if I got a hot take. I do think that if you want to call it a hot take, I think there's going to be some changes in the roster for sure.
That includes who?
Well, they already got the rumor they still gonna try to get Valanciunas. So
No, I'm
they're
saying
gonna
as far as the Lakers, we're gonna have to give to get who's going for the Lakers
D'Lo.
for sure.
Man,
Before
that's
Rui.
crazy. That's crazy. Wow. D'Lo need to stay. Y'all
I know,
need
but he's been in so many rumors.
yeah.
JJ Redick, Coach of the Year. That's my hot take this upcoming season. The creativity. Watch. Yo, JJ's gonna make you a believer, gang. I'm telling you.
Oh, I
JJ
got one
is
more.
gonna make you a believer. You got what?
I got one more hot take. If the Lakers start losing bad, JJ and LeBron gonna bring their show back and start breaking down.
Podcast. Yeah, if they bring the podcast, you know it's over. If they do an episode, you know they just gave up.
Hey. All I can say is get your popcorn ready and make sure you have the YouTube channel.
That's crazy.
Go subscribe because they're gonna be back.
All right, Lakerland, we are signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know how we rocking. For BA Hank, I am 7 Mitchell. Y'all stay safe. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.
All right, fellas.
Peace.